From big city lights to charming village squares. From packed festivals to breezy beachside hangouts. Food trucks are rolling in, and trust us, they're serving way more than just food.
You feel like you died and went to heaven. It's so good.
They're dishing out flavor, fun, community, and in some cases, a cause.
To introduce Haitian culture one plate at a time.
Behind those sizzling grills, stories of hustle, heart, and second chances.
We do it from our heart, my husband and I, and we take care of the family.
A community that's not just taking the road less traveled, they're building it one bite at a time. So, buckle up. Tonight, we're taking you on a delicious ride down Food Truck Lane.
This is Chronicle on WCVB Channel 5.
They roll in with flavor, big attitude, and engines humming with hustle. Food trucks aren't just serving meals, they're serving moments. Welcome to the Curbside Kitchen, where every bite comes with a side of story.
Food trucks. Certainly they have come a long way in personality, but their purpose here in New England started right here on the streets of Providence, Rhode Island.
It all started in the 1860s when cattle herders followed the trail and the food came with them. The Chuck Wagon was born, a mobile kitchen feeding hungry cowboys on the go. That trail led here to Providence, Rhode Island, and a man named Walter Scott. In the 1870s, he created what many historians consider to be the first food wagon, selling sandwiches and coffee out of a horse-drawn wagon to pressmen and late-night workers outside the office of the Providence Journal. His mobile kitchen inspired others and led to the creation of manufactured wagons, some of which eventually evolved into stationary diners.
There you go, my dear.
One of the earliest examples still exists today.
As far as I know, in America, we're the oldest and the only.
Haven Brothers Diner, founded in 1893 by Ann Haven.
She originally started it as a lunch cart, so there was like mills down in Providence downtown, and she rolled up every day in the wooden wagon of Haven Brothers to feed the people.
A legacy that's still rolling strong more than 130 years later. Same food truck. Oh, and by the way, same spot. Right outside City Hall every night after 5. Saverio Giusti immigrated from Naples, Italy to Federal Hill, worked for a chemical company. When they moved out of state, he says he and a friend became the third ever owners of this legacy.
I never heard about the diner before he mentioned it. So, okay, so I mortgaged my house. I'm a gambler. Says, let's go.
A gamble that paid off. From signature shakes in just about every flavor you can dream up to hot dogs, loaded fries, and of course, the diner legend, the Murder Burger.
It's a triple patty with lettuce, tomatoes, bacon, fried egg on top. You feel like you died and went to heaven. It's so good.
Generations of locals, college kids, and celebrities have lined up for their famous eats.
2022, we had the Sopranos, and then Shannon Doherty. We were in the movie Dumb and Dumber.
They said Frank Sinatra was here too. I don't know.
It's been the backdrop of movies, cartoons, and even its own scratch ticket. Some might say you haven't really been to Providence until you've had Haven Brothers at 2 a.m.
You mentioned name, everybody knows.
But it's the everyday folks who have kept this place rolling because no food truck serves up loyal customers quite like this one.
Just onions and mustard.
For over 35 years, Saverio worked the counter here, 7 days a week, no breaks. His daughter, Patricia Prue, who grew up with a front row seat to it all, has now taken the reins.
She's very smart and she works hard.
Said with the pride of a true papa. Patricia says it's never just been about the food. From day one, it's always been about the people.
The food, the service, the people that work in here.
Haven Brothers, still serving up history, one burger at a time.
It worked out good.
Haven Brothers also has 2 other mobile food trucks and an ice cream truck as part of its fleet. As you heard, it hardly ever leaves its downtown location. However, in 2008, the diner was towed to Midtown Manhattan and briefly parked outside the NBC studios of The Today Show. Meredith Vieira, one of the anchors at the time, grew up in Providence and had once worked near the Haven Brothers spot.